And we're here. Now let me check my audio because I've been playing around with my audio. Test 1 2. Don't mind the echo. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. 1 2 3 4. Okay, what, Jack Frost? Why are you knocked over, bro? Sit up. Get up. This is the return. I mean, not your game, but a game in you know, your producer series. Let me check the audio levels of the actual game. Finally, we have some boisterous music to go through. Sync, 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 sync. Been a while back to me Metaphor ReFantazio, and yes, I still have to finish this game. I know it's been a long time coming. I should be done with this game by now, but like I said, I saw my community post yesterday. I will only be streaming this game until I finish it, just so I can get it done and over with, because I do have videos that I plan to make on this. Gonna be the game someday. Don't remind me, bro. Don't remind me, bro. The only thing about me is I complete a lot of games on stream, but when other games start coming out, I start splitting the walls. Xenoblade X Definitive Edition came out, and then I went on vacation, and then Expedition 93 came out, and I was like, oh lord. And then Expedition 93 Definitive Edition games on remind me. I have videos that I plan to make on this. Gonna be the game someday. Don't remind me. But yes, I don't know how much I have left, but hey, if I can beat Persona 3 Reload and all the other Final Fantasy games and Neo the Orders with You and all the other games that I've done on stream, then it's gonna be done too. So like I said, if you didn't see the community post, the plan is stream only this till I complete it. So it'll be done this week, no matter what. I'm gonna post my shelf. And then Expedition 33 is gonna be the main focus, and I'm only gonna be streaming that until I finish it. And then I'll be back on Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, along with Black Myth Wukong on the Twitch side, but I'll also probably pick up I'm definitely gonna pick up the Donkey Kong Bonanza when it comes out in July. So depending on timing, that's also gonna be around. So yes, but now since everything seems good, I'm just going to go right into it. Like I said, I don't know how much more I have left, but surely it's not that much, right? Surely. Yeah, because I do want to get it done, because I have really enjoyed this game, but I am way behind. Like I said, if I was only a streamer and I was only trying to stream games and then edit down, maybe just edit down the playthroughs, then I would have been done with this, but I got no more videos to make.
This looks like...
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Are you alright?
So let's see if my theories from way back when are actually gonna be right, as it were. Just, I don't know, I was gonna go on a whole spiel about, you know, a connection to Kingdom Hearts, about, you know, Sora, Ventus, Roxas, not Ventus but is Sora, but not Sora but is Ventus, looks like Ventus but more like Sora. And, you know, I was gonna go on a whole big old rant, but, you know, just know that we aren't exactly supposed to exist. Kind of.
The royal flower?
We were created as a sort of
To see them blooming here.
being to propagate the prince's desires, like his will for the world. Kind of.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much
Better
like
be.
the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
I mean, it's a beautiful place.
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important
Hello,
happened
hello,
here.
welcome in, Jared Punch.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Oh, something weird did happen here, trust. I mean, I was always pro. Can we just? I just want to murk this man. Again, they're supposed to be cooked. Oh, my body's not glowing. It is interesting. Like I said, I've already had theories that I've talked about at length in this game, and I'm pretty sure I'm right in certain ways. It's like the prince is real, but he's kind of not real.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
I'm surprised they knew about the place.
Why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now,
Maybe it was, yeah, about to say,
it may
Forden.
have been Forden who led the charge.
One of my favorite ones in the game.
I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elder tribe.
Actually, I just remembered. So earlier when I was talking about the games I plan on streaming, finished this game to completion, so only streaming this game here on YouTube, and then focusing on Expedition 33. But what I forgot, but was before well, I'm still split on whether I'm going to do these two at the same time, because I said I would go back to Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, which I will, but I think I also wanted to, no, I remember that I said before that I also wanted to do the new 2 Deltarune chapters. So I'm gonna, after Expedition 33, I'm gonna start on Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, which probably aren't gonna be that long. So that and Xenoblade X Definitive Edition will be over here and Wukong on Twitch. So that's the real plan. I forgot about the new Deltarune chapters. But yes, I am gonna play those because I did stream the first 2 chapters.
That the Elden people were just
And
another
Undertale.
form of the humans. If he spoke true,
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
I mean, do I even need to make the comparison to Attack on Titan with the Eldians? Do I need to?
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed.
I'm pretty sure I
to hide
did
in a
last
place
time
the
anyway.
enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What?
Uh-oh.
he draws no
And the
breath.
guards?
Likely a stab in the back.
I'll give you that
I
idea.
doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now,
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past
Either
the woods.
either
there.
there's a snake hour situation going on,
Then we
or
move.
homeboy somehow beat us to the punch.
I don't like
You get to
this.
the cave. Smack I'm sensing. Right about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level.
What now?
Let me go ahead and keep saving just so I don't run into, you know, coincidental issues. You feel me? And like I said, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Oh, more fairies. Wow. But fairy, I think they'll feel a little alarmed if y'all storm in on them like as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and move around. Yeah, I was about to say there's a bunch of fairies around here. I did wonder. I was like, Gallica can't be the only fairy left. I feel like she would have mentioned that. But they I remember them. I think I remember the home being like destroyed, so they moved around. But the OUG's man, he's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
Oh, we know how old the
You
UG
were His
get,
Highness's tutor.
huh?
I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenburg?
I can't tell if it's just this area that's making the colors look off like this, or is that my game?
Then
I can't tell.
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas.
All of them.
Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
Maybe.
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally
I
faded.
think that was a few days ago by this
I cannot tell you
time.
how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
That is, it does make me wonder, though. I mean, Luis knew about this place, but no, he knew about the prince. He knew about the prince being alive. He knew about the prince being alive, right? And then he sent homeboy zombie dude or a necromancer dude to chase us down so he could finish all of us off in one swoop. But when we got the thorns removed, homegirl was dead. Forden died. Did we? Yeah, Forden was already dead by then because she became the new head of the Sanctus Church. I feel like there would be no point for Luis having sent Necromancer dude to chase us down here if he had already done this himself. So either Snake Hours is upon us, or there's something I'm missing completely.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him.
Oof.
Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
I mean, it sounds like Luis.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's
Ah,
name
well,
aloud
like,
as he did the deed.
yeah, but it sounded like Luis, it's not him. But it also sounded like the Necromancer, but why would he be sending him here now? Unless there's something I'm just forgetting.
From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please,
Talk to him.
Russell. Where is the prince?
Already buried, I assume.
In the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
But we were also reached out to that time when we.
Coming. Aren't you, Buff?
And of course I am.
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard.
I'm still thinking, is this gonna be a whole Zorba, or was it attract him because he's a Mystari, so that lighter place when I got others? Yeah, I do get that, but I feel like wouldn't unless, again, I'm just forgetting things. It's been a while. So would that mean Luis already knows that the prince is actually dead? In which case, having Zorba hunt us to follow us here specifically, unless Zorba already killed the prince and Zorba's gonna work on his own, like his own Snake Hours against Luis because he has more power now.
Justice and Rella said. You're no scoundrel.
That's interesting.
Indeed, you risked life and livelihood.
Like if there's an answer that is just gonna be, I mean, of course it's gonna be answered for me. So don't actually, spoil something that can be spoiled, but
Strange.
I'm just thinking out loud here.
Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is like a Ventus Vanitas situation.
Something wrong?
Like we're both two halves of the same being.
No, it's nothing.
Or this is like a lingering will situation.
I
My
will
body
go
is here,
before
but
you
my
to the
spirit's
prayer.
there.
Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Or it depends. I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As
Sorry about my mic.
As his knight, I must.
Yeah. She's already been going through this wave of emotions back and forth, back and forth. Gotta see it through to the end. Memorandum. Man, I haven't been looking through the memorandum since the beginning of the game. I have so many unread stuff. I'm cooked. Ooh.
What now?
I accidentally hit start because I wanted to save. It's fine. Assume it's just gonna be a one-way street.
It's nearly time.
Yeah, I was about to say, we were being called out to. It's nearly time.
Have I waited?
Long have I waited. Sound like Palpatine in episode 9.
Hey, you.
Which we should not be talking about. I should say with the group that's been sheltering the prince. It's all because of them that another calamity has befallen us. I like a close look at you. Are you Elder? Or the prince was the only Elder within the resistance? I'm telling you. I thought about this since the beginning. This is the beginning of the game anyway, so. The characters first, I think, was the bear random course first. I mean, it's not really random though. It's part of the people that gave their lives to, you know, be part of this force that protects the prince. So I mean, plus, I mean, if this happened 3 days ago, like he said, then that means this UG has been trying to bury these bodies on his own pretty much, because all these other people are down here. So that means the homeboy needs some help. And I wouldn't really call that as them just burying a random corpse. I think they're just doing the right thing, showing respect to everybody that assisted in this cause to protect the prince that they all care about, one way or another. This is epic though. These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. See, yeah, these people are down here not helping. Only old man Yuji was out there doing it by himself. He was looking to help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old lieutenant all on his own. Except it's too late now. It's already done because we did it. Our passage door is the living quarters. Lady Grudet made it strictly clear that's not to be opened under any circumstances. You heard me. Hurry along now.
All was for this day.
Yeah.
Still time.
Oh, fairies want to talk. Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone up to. Thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others, they're fine. Just a bunch of people who died. Importantly, we had to go gather petals from that flower patch in the forest. I'm good, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now isn't really time to. You changed, Gallica. You were starting to talk like one of them. So weird. Huh? You can be a person. You're strange now. Yeah, they were talking a bit weird. Not her, them. Prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. Pray you don't cause a disturbance. And it's just ahead. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh. Is there a shop in here?
This way.
No.
Your Highness.
Why also even harder? Because then to all the back and forth of the despair and the hope and despair and the hope, like this whole Danganronpa or something.
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
There was another guy that was there too, but I forget. Maybe he's dead.
I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child.
Is that the voice? Is that the voice we've been hearing with the archetypes?
Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze
not
because
entirely
the boy
wrong.
was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them.
It seems like a bad case of he waited too long to try to truly do something, which honestly, people in this game have thought about it.
This boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be.
Is something amiss, milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction?
Yeah,
You're the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, she was here when we were sent on the mission. So there's got to be a whole memory situation that's been going on.
Hurry.
Because Gallica, that we saw that flashback of Gallica saying, "Who are we?" That voice can come from somewhere.
Okay.
This voice is the same voice with the archetypes and stuff. So is this the mother?
Has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee.
Tell me I finally reached the end of the game. Let's go.
Remember thy path
I'm
thus
sorry.
far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
So are we gonna actually become the prince here? That's my guess.
I have been
That's my
waiting
assumption.
for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return.
Oh,
Know this, his life is not yet ended.
this voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
Please don't give me a multiple choice dialogue that could lead me to a bad ending. Please. I know how you be doing, Atlas. Don't do it. Look now to the past, see the road to travel on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So you moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
And the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike.
Now that
Thus,
was a long
thou
road.
didst declare thyself the prince.
It
all
was
for
all
victory?
for victory.
Oh, this is definitely you can get the bad ending if you don't
After
choose the right
overcoming
choices.
many
I know how you are,
obstacles,
Atlas.
Thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
He's
No
no
longer
longer
with
with us.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
But I said that's a pretty harsh way to
That's
put it. I
not
don't know if
true.
I would say that.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His
will lives on.
lives on.
Me?
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth.
I'm gonna make a weird reference here. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna say that. It didn't coincide as good as I thought it did before I started speaking out loud.
He was
Never mind.
consumed by the curse and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
This traveler, I am no one. I'm the prince's friend.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind.
Listen, I'm not trying to get a bad ending here. Don't do this to me.
To name but a few. Thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
Not enough to go at length about it, or at all.
Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I did talk about this way earlier on. Like, ever since that one scene where it had them talking to each other, I was like, they look both suspiciously alike, and we never hear about my own backstory.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing.
So the answer was, I am no one.
Thou art a being of mine own creation.
I'm telling you, are you the spirit of the
'Twas
mother?
Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin.
That's so
All
cool,
thou
man.
hadst, all that had been bestowed was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
So Gallica had these memories implanted in her too. Or man, I can't remember. I don't even know if I don't even know if he knew who we were at the beginning of the game. He only really talked to Gallica about, you know, slaying the new mission about slaying Louise that she gave him. Did he ever really recognize us? I don't really remember.
I have nothing.
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share
so
the
cool,
strength
man.
thou hast gained with thy other self.
I mean, I don't be that guy, you know, big Kingdom Hearts fan here. So this is literally just, I mean, not literally, but, you know, similar to a whole Roxas Sora situation. When Sora ended up back with Roxas, all the memories and experiences and strength Roxas gained went back into Sora too.
Do you mean?
Just a friendship I've gained has been there support me. They know I have come from nothing, that I am nothing. Will people stood by me, believed in me? Same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this
Accept
long?
the truth, and thou
Was on the
wilt
floor?
face an
I'm sorry.
ordeal beyond
I'll shut up.
any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Telling me I could end this series early.
Is that right?
See, my true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
The prince.
Go ahead and give it to me. Go ahead and give me an epic transformation. I know it. I know what's gonna happen.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
His name now makes so much more sense with his truth in mind. It does. I know a lot of people are like like way back when this game came on, were like, man, his real canon name is Will. Man, I hate that. It's so lame. And I was like, are you serious now? Watch out, bro. They literally have a protagonist named you. Mind you, he is the GOAT.
What
Come on
awaits
now.
us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead,
So basically a
thou
magic
traveled the world.
spell.
Thou did support his heart and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self.
Yeah?
Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Everything he couldn't do. Which is pretty incredible. But I wonder the voice. I'm guessing this is the mother, maybe. Possibly.
It all began with the novel in thy possession.
There were otherworldly magics from the past. Basilio was born of his own desires.
Divine relic.
Ah.
Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form.
That's so sick,
The
bro.
form of an elder, as I once was.
That's so sick, man. So the book was an enchanted relic. And that's when Gallica came to us.
Awaken, reborn anew.
Or befriended
No
us.
more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
So good, man. Oh, we doing a fusion now? I mean, hey, go for it, man. I mean, he is me. I am him and he is me. Oh, we get a white hair transformation for once? Let's go. I mean, I'm not gonna say he looks cooler, but you know, blue is my favorite color, but you know, a white hair transformation, you know. I mean, you can't go wrong, you feel me?
What is this?
Bro, if I was the rest of this party, I'd be like, this might be above my pay grade. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's all about fantasy and its impact on our lives. Will embodies fantasy. The power to believe fantasy is dead because since makes sense, it's because he himself is fantasy. Not just in the sense of this relationship between him and the prince, but also, well, not even relationship, but this. I was about to say something so corny. Never mind. Never mind.
What's happened?
Thou hast
Remember.
done well to guide him this far.
Now Gallica, here's your buff too.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
So when he met us, when she met us then, that was already after she received the mission.
Who are you?
Right here, yeah.
Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance.
Yeah, because it needed somebody that was, you know, the mature enough to cross the lands and powerful
The
enough.
boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
Which would be believable for the position of fairies in this world, as it
No,
seems like.
That can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us
Oh, this
left
was him.
now.
Okay.
There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all
Now, I don't remember if Grius recognized us or did Gallica
fail.
introduced us to him. Maybe not a formal introduction, but said like, oh, he's with me.
No. But I was alone.
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies,
Yeah,
we could
that's what you
live
can call
to
it.
see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and
One
wisdom.
of the things where it started off as a, you know, like you said, a gentle lie, but now, after all this entire time, this entire journey, it is now objectively something real, and has been something real for a long time.
By thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute.
Whoa,
What do
now.
you mean it ends here?
Like, Gallica's my road dog. She gonna go with me to the end of the game.
Thy path is thy own. Choose thy own.
Whoops, I forgot
future
if
for
I click off of this
thyself.
game, it pauses.
And may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Well, I got a lot to tell you.
Really you? How... I mean... How do you feel?
You lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
Hold on, can we talk about the shading on that face portrait right there? Yeah.
to be no doubt.
Well, it doesn't feel like much like
He
a
is still
self-insert. You can
himself.
choose dialogue for that he can talk and has a role with his
I
friends. Feel like his
also
own person.
sense
Honestly, I mean,
kindness within him.
I feel like they try to do too when it comes to Atlus. I feel like they try to do too much with the protagonists for them to be self-inserts. That's why I don't really like that they're still trying to play at it being a self-insert. How you get to try to name them, things like that. I get it. It's an RPG, and that's something more like old school RPGs. But I feel like when you get to such higher levels of storytelling, it needs to stop. That's also part of the reason why, even like I said way before that, I'm kind of over the whole silent protag in self-insert type thing when it comes to RPGs. I'm fine with the silent protag if it's actually like written into the lore of the character themselves and you're not a self-insert. Like for example, Link, especially in Breath of the Wild, that Link is written into the lore why he's a lot quieter and doesn't really talk much. Even though he's a very jovial and celebratory and like active person when it comes to friends and things like that. But you know, I feel like they should stop playing at the whole, oh, you can name this character whatever you want. This can be your quote unquote self-insert. No. These MCs be doing too much for that.
Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is,
Oh.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
That is the truth.
That's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
Yep,
I see.
pretty much.
Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself.
He was a unique being that probably only one of her race can detect, but it's like she didn't know the prince at all to have a basis to draw
A part of
upon,
his
but you know.
consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh.
But this is pretty obvious plot from the beginning. The very theme Zinc can only work with well-being friends of mine. Yeah. I kind of guessed it way back when, to be honest. But it's one of those to where it still works even if you do predict it. Because, I mean, the way that it's written in is great.
Like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
Pretty much.
Mass of Magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself.
Oh, chill on me.
He awakened to an archetype before anyone else. There was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure Magla.
So the fact that y'all did it, y'all are the real ghosts.
As a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
See, I didn't know that. As in me in the game.
That's true. This is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenburg of the Royal Guard.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully this...
But I failed to protect His Highness.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just you alone that had to do that.
I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
I mean, if you weren't there that day, he actually would have been
While all
cooked.
and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end,
Yeah.
that faith was rewarded.
She spent years wandering,
Fate was
still believing.
Are you really?
Just give me a big old hug. Just give me a big old hug. I need that right now. I do get his memories.
Please.
No. No, stand up.
I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your royal
Actually,
guard,
get on your knees
recognize
too
your
and
highness
then
at
give
our
her a hug.
meeting.
But take
And
the spear
showed
off her back though.
such insolence.
Not just sentence. You've always been another.
You've been there for me this whole time.
Oh, my accent
He's right,
changed.
you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
Absolutely
This
not.
time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Now let's not let it get to that point.
We've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed?
Call me what you've always called me.
Lord.
I am just me. Same as always.
Same as always.
No, Your Highness. With all
No.
respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick.
No.
He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whims.
Mangle? Sorry.
Well,
Hulkenburg's VA is so good.
sort of dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
He's got a point.
Same as always.
He's got a point. Nah, just give Hulkenburg a big old hug. But take the spear off the back first. So that means whoever tried to smoke homie, you failed.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic.
It's these well springs of overflowing magma that always have like the utmost of importance when it comes to the truth of the world.
This was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream. but a self-possessed force acting.
Desire
of
and
its own
confession made
volition.
reality.
And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
You feel me?
Having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
Well, it took the combined efforts and wills of
I
everybody.
can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice.
Where the music go?
Guide him, it said.
Guiding voice.
Whose?
You know who's.
If you can't
Same
remember
voice.
anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
Now I need everybody to remember that you also heard the voice and did an excellent job making those obvious plot points, make it work spectacularly. That's one thing I always say when it comes to writing. The point, I feel like over time there's been such a bad overcorrection in the minds of whether it be players or viewers when it comes to layers upon layers of writing. The writing of a piece of media is not supposed to try to hide everything from you to the point to where you won't be able to predict where things are going. Now, there are things that they are able to hide from you, but there will always be things that they want you to have to make sure that you can follow along with the narrative. And if you do follow along hard enough, you'll be able to even predict certain things, or maybe even if you didn't predict it on another go around, you'll be able to see the extra details that you didn't catch the first time, but now that you'll be able to see the effort that went into it. I feel like the quality in writing is not determined by the ability of, or the commonality or the ability of the one experiencing that piece of media to be able to predict what is going to happen. It is the logical, not just the logical, but all the essence of the flow of the writing itself, whether you can predict it or not, whether it's all cohesive enough and it makes enough sense,
A voice.
and how
Lady
potent
Gruide
it
mentioned
really
a
is no matter
revelation.
what.
Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on.
Thank you, Junah.
Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
When you all awaken to your archetype.
Who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Mother. Sort
I
of.
have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Low-key reminds me of Relic Forest and Pokemon Coliseum, where you go to purify the shadow Pokemon.
I might say the same.
When I first acquired this power,
I told
had a vision
you.
of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
I'm so glad they were able. They mentioned this.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey.
Yeah, every single one of y'all when you
Imagine all
awaken
this
to your
comes as a
archetype.
great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chief Desc, we want to know everything. What is
Lexi
the
is
truth
Hermitis.
behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different.
Oh yeah, we do need to know. Are we actually humans?
I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground.
Is the music
yet
quieting down?
letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait.
I'm telling you. At my Attack on Titans reference, it's ringing real sound right now. Let's go, Magic Seeker. I'm so glad I leveled up my native archetype so much. That's me, the goat. Oh yeah, look at that splash screen. I wish I could take away the UI and just look at this.
Now what am I to do?
What the state of it is right now, so anything you need, now's the time. Oh no, but I wouldn't mind buying 400 HP to one ally. Clears any status effect, I don't mind. I didn't have enough for most of these anyway. And they're not too far-fetched. Again, it's more armor that I would like better of, because the normal basic attacks are not really a need for power. But not too bad on defense, which I am appreciative of. I don't want to sell too much. I think I'm going to try to stick with what I have. Because with the good battle plan, I always say, if you know your battle system is good, is if you can pretty much win in a vast majority of conditions. Of course, there are certain limitations if whether your game is, turn-based or not, but like certain games you could do completely at level 1 and you could win and beat all the harder stuff, enemies and bosses and things like that. Could this be? It's truly a miracle. Eddie Guru Day mentioned she caught a wind of some man as a revelation. Could this be the late queens? The prediction in this game compare what Jesus Christ at this point flat out conferred as more nuanced man compared to Persona 3 is the king. He's God, but the Son, the voice of the Holy Spirit. So I can see where you can get an interpretation such as that. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. It wouldn't be the first time Atlus had a religious inspiration for certain things, especially their biggest series is shout out Persona 2. And before I've seen its incredible magic. Highness, I understand it. You managed to thwart 2 separate teams of your life, correct? The elder used to weathering our fair share of misfortune, yet you evidently faced so much worse. Well, I'm go ahead and continue this game so I don't get caught up in wait, what was that? Oh, that's just a fairy. Like I said, you, long time no see. Funny stuff happened while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into a pond. It was hilarious. Didn't get this. You guys hear something? You look tired. We'll talk more later though, okay? When it's further in, I think you're late. Oh. It feels like these fairies are lacking. Like, had you, okay, they just had to hurry. I was worried. You're now traveling because I got this really important mission. This is pretty hard. I catch up by looking at you. Tell you you've changed a lot. You're totally different. It's because of this person you're with. You're just like the king and fairy of legend. King and fairy. There's a man who traveled all across the world and he had a fairy with him, just like you two. One day that traveler became a mighty king, and his fairy companion became as wise and knowledgeable as a person. So everyone called her queen, more of a respect thing. That's the legend. Pretty similar to you guys, huh? Queen, huh? Oh wait, what did the fairy do after turning in? Did she stay by the king's side? Who knows? I didn't know if the story's true or not, but if she did stay, I think they'd be lovely. But that's what I'm saying. So you better stay with me, Gallica. Yeah, you're the road dog. They want homegirl. Names of all the resistance members who lost their lives so far. Is that the friend they were talking about? Oh? But I saw in the far side mirror. Yeah, this is the original room. Yeah, it seems like the fairies are lacking a vast level of, I don't want to say, I guess, I mean, the best way I could put it is humanity, and I would kind of like coincide with the fairies being like, well, you're acting like a person now, Gallica. You changed. Shoot, Gallica, long time no see. I'm happy you're safe. Long time? Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right. You just didn't miss me much. It has been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallica's keeping track of time now, is she? What do you mean? Day, a month, a year, that's people talk. What is time at your fair? You're almost like them. I guess that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was about to say, they act so much different. It's like, I guess because maybe they lived so long and they just lived so many different lives, they just don't really care. They're like elves. Stop it right now. Gallica, let's play what we do. Another time, okay? What do you mean can't? Are you really, Gallica? Oh, then when you can play, I'll be around. Oh, that's so. I'll get to them later. Oh, again.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no
true, but also
tribes as we know them today did not exist then. We were all one people.
This I did predict already though.
A world united. But wait, the ruins on Virga Island, there's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed?
Ella, because you know.
Why? How?
A war.
Who's so good at manipulation? Well, he is a politician.
But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
Doesn't surprise me.
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on?
Power. Who would rule?
Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness.
Yes.
They tried to destroy something invisible. And destroyed only themselves.
Who is the more right? Who is the most correct?
Rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before.
Except now it's seen only as fantasy.
Born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort.
Oh.
A natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
So they're all the people that are alive now are pretty much just like artificial division. So like being like humans that were adapted with certain levels of magic for the war, and then some that just naturally adapted to everyone else being like that around them. And he was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts.
Yep.
Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division.
And some of them are perfectly happy with it.
The truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect.
Yeah, see, that's magic influence.
Magla, however,
artificial differences.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
So then what nowadays people call humans are literally just they're not Elder. They could be any of these different tribes, as there were no tribes before, so they're just the different creations created of people in the war effort.
It beggars belief.
to cause chaos and destroy, and they're just left over.
Short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans? By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell.
Yeah, it went to a point to where they created the beings, and then the beings further adapted their own selves into abominations.
Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to.
And that was what Louise tried to do to us. So like what Louise did to us, he could have done to anybody, in theory, but he chose us because we were just the target.
Remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia.
See?
Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as the beast does.
Okay.
Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out.
Now that's different from Titans and AOT. Titans and AOT cannot breed.
Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten.
Yeah.
To people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters.
Yeah, because the name of it had already changed.
An alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and wait.
More like they lost, more like they went too far.
All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people, perhaps?
Oh, we know what it is,
or
yeah.
Weapons that hide magic's true potential.
Am
I close to the mark?
It's just thoroughly enforced limitations on what truly can be done, you know? It's like, we don't want you guys to know what you could truly do, so but we'll give you these breadcrumbs, and we'll make you think that that's enough. We don't want you to think so much individually. Miles a metaphor on how people became twisted by our own fears. Yeah, many mediums and tales tell such a story. Yeah, see?
Made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was
that part I didn't exactly know.
They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
So because magic isn't exactly something that could be gotten rid of, they decided to create ways for magic to be able to be used, but in limitations. But over time, you know, it became that the Sanctus Church became corrupted by people that wanted to only ever control. So they limited people who can have the igniters from everybody to only the higher and upper class, and then the royal family.
At times they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked. His motives consistent.
Yeah, it's a very muddy situation.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind.
And that's all we need.
Now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world.
Let me go ahead and do that. It'd be so epic.
As individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
Honestly, like I'm just assuming here, but the ending of this game, I feel like it's gonna be giving me the same vibes or the same emotional feeling that I felt when I first experienced the ending of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I watched like growing up and like live, you know. So it wasn't something I watched when I got older. Like it was something I watched as it was coming out. And I remember the finale, Sozin's Comet, coming out live on TV, and I'd make sure to catch all 4 parts. And I remember at the very end, finally, after all that time, that long journey, but not too long, all of those good stories and characters, it was finally over. But this group of people from different worlds and nations and lives and experiences now had the world in their hands. And they had to be the ones to build upon that, because they had traveled so far and seen so much, experienced so many things, and now they were the ones to become the leaders of the world, young and older. It was a beautiful thing.
Power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Yeah. The mantle. Go ahead and give me a big old power up to mark Zorba outside. Please.
Anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing.
Yeah.
Acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness. Walk forward alongside it.
I love this song so much.
And thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides,
but realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who descend don't deserve to die out as though that's their natural order. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that. But ooh, what we got here? The king, the prince, the who? What's it gonna be called? Ooh. A determination to a challenge out known as waking the heroic embodiment of the prince. Oh, so it was. Well, if no one understands me right away, I accept that. I'll still be meeting and showing them my convictions in the fight to come. That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
You better be.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over.
That
what
she
am I
did.
gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together?
That's what I'm saying. You better not.
even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger.
Good connection that this is actually a pretty core part of the Galactus character.
Anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand.
Except unlike some other characters, Gallica represents it well and handles it well.
To help people face and
I ain't saying no names.
Anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
If I could give you a giant hug, I would.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Can't get any closer.
Well, we're past the worst of it, but the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster, and no doubt he can do it again.
Again, I feel like this is going to be like a Xenoblade 3 situation, like spoiler alert. But you know, in Xenoblade 3, Mobius X utilized Zed's power to lock their Ouroboros powers away, but one day awakened to the truth of the fact that it is objective fact that Ouroboros was made and created to defeat Mobius. So there shall be no way that Mobius will restrain Ouroboros. I feel like this is the situation we're coming up on. Like it's only something that'll restrain you if you allow it to.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic. churning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What do you got? Tell me about
Who
Luis.
exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village.
So he's also an
His
elder.
knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with.
At least that's what I think
however
she's saying.
prodigious.
That would
As
be
it
funny.
happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Isn't that the name of his
Family
Skyrunner?
doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits.
These magic. Let's seal their powers more of a corrupted of it,
Details are long
yeah.
since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast.
But if Luis was an elder, people would have noticed. So if maybe he's just from here and not an actual
Wait.
elder.
What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about.
Like I'm telling you, he's been conjuring up some experiments. I'm telling you.
What do you wish to know?
It's this forbidden spell.
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me.
So like I said, it is pretty much going to be like what I said.
Is the source of all magic.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
Now that's a good lore reason to explain, you know, the nature of even the archetypes. It all happens in a critical moment of desperation or fear and anxiety, springing forth resolve to do something.
It is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power.
Exactly. Magic, but then also makes into the archetypes.
And anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts.
That's why those with such extreme desires and extreme, you know, emotions produce so much magla, or at least a dense amount of it.
Overflows, uncontrollable by magic. It can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
Well, we know there's these hot spots of hyper-concentrated magla.
The melancholia crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Beasts driven feral.
Mm-hmm.
The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be
That's
next.
exactly what I said. It didn't have to be me. It could have been anybody that he did that
became a
to.
monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story.
Exactly.
If what you say is true.
Exactly.
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind.
Exactly. It did not have to be us. It could have been anyone.
He could turn
but we were the target.
Into a human monster.
Exactly. I called it.
As long as you have the strength to confront your fears.
Exactly.
This transformation may be defied
hey, I said it.
Overcome.
With the Ouroboros connection, I knew it.
He would turn people into
and
humans.
I love it, by the way.
If in the unlikely event that happens.
I love a good power of resolve storyline. I always feel like there should have been more evil archetypes, but humans are, in fact, the opposite of archetypes that meant to be brought out. But like, I feel like that would kind of defeat the purpose, you know? I don't think the power, I don't think magical manifestations to overcome anxieties or fears have a good or evil. It just comes in the solution to the individual's problem. Like, for example, even if somebody is, say, quote unquote, a bad guy will have their own anxieties or fears, and they could gain more magical power and even an archetype from that. But it's not the archetype or the magic that is bad or good or evil or positive. It's just the user themselves that manipulates it in whatever way helps them to overcome that anxiety and fear.
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there?
Yeah, it's just so it's like the type of the emotion brings forth a certain type of power, but it's different forms of
Someone
the magic.
Please.
It's like the power itself is not the good or evil, but it's the quality of the emotion itself that determines how it feels to others. It's similar to like the Force in Star Wars. Whether you're a light side wielder or the dark side wielder, the effects of the light side and the dark side will feel different depending on what you are. So a light side user will feel the dark side of the Force as in a very negative fashion, whereas a dark side user will feel the dark side of Force in a very positive fashion for them. Whereas a light side user will like see them as the bad, and the dark side user will see the light side of the Force as not good and negative to them, and you know, it's all like that. It all comes from the perspective of the individual users. So dark side user may sense feelings of fear and hatred, and then, you know, kind of get off on that like Palpatine does. And light side user will see the anxieties and hatred and revenge as a mockery.
That's him, the malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After
A
him!
word? Let me use my new power. Yeah, you gotta run like that, my boy. All right, let me go ahead and archetype tree. Me. Now where's that prince archetype? Can I not? Am I tripping? Is it just not? Or is it something that I have all the time? Am I tripping? Cleric, healer, seeker, magic seeker. Oh, right here. Teehee. I knew that. Ooh. So what was I rocking on magic seeker? Dakunda, Secunda. Absolutely. I'm gonna keep some of them. Dakunda, Secunda. I'm glad I start with some more powerful ones, so I get a good slash. I will get a him on because we're gonna fight him. We're gonna need that, and then I will get Cyclo. who's all in my party currently. So Malus became evil. He was formed by Malus's nihilism. I would talk more about that, but I have a whole, you know, I'm gonna leave that for future content's sake. Audible wink. And maybe cook it up. Maybe cook it up something. Bro, such a cool archetype. Look at him. The white hair of the prince, clean. Definitely a royal family archetype. So who's in my party? Strohl, Hulkenburg, Junah. What did you have currently? Sword, Tarunda, Hamon. I had you with the what? That put you on the cleric. Okay, healer skills. I will definitely be good. Strohl and Hulkenburg are the next, but like I said, right now I'm playing for wins. I'm not playing for, you know, party building. I'm playing for the win now, so I'll get as best that I can to Mudo. I'm gonna replace this anyway because I am definitely not gonna need it in this fight, but I have as much light as I can. Buzzing Fish, Shield Arts, just by pure power, I don't mind it. As long as I have all types of physicals, that will be best case scenario. Fire, strike, poison shot. Heavy slash all enemy. I'd rather everybody have at least one light, so I'm willing to getting rid of poison shot. Okay, great stuff, huh? But I'm gonna take a quick break and we'll be back in a few. Okay, don't go nowhere. I'm back. Sorry, it took a while. I'll be honest. I'm gonna go. I went and put some food on for when I finish. Ignore how late it is, but I haven't eaten much today, so it's gonna be time. But we started on time, so we'll be in a good position. And I set myself up well to go prior, so here we are. We are well to go prior, so okay. So I just want to make sure still my audios are good. Gotta remember the audio is a bit quieter in the menu and in person. I felt more at peace in here. I flitted around a lot, but this village, especially this place, is so relaxing. Don't you agree?
Oh, it's you.
I do. This is all that draws the fairies in. I wonder if people, folk like you feel the same thing. Really sure does have a lot of fairies, more than I've seen in any other place I've been, actually. Didn't we come across an old fairy place at one point? That they're deeply connected to magic. So it once belonged to the prince, did it not? Though I suppose now that includes Refalono. Regardless, I could tell you still use it even now, only for combat or for sword serving as well. So it was a gift from Her Highness, our queen, your mother. She was quite skilled with it. Free-spirited as she was, she'd fly about the forest much to the eye of Lady grew a day. And the odds concerning your lineage are disproved by this blade and how you use it. You are indeed Her Highness's flesh and blood. Dang, the real one. Alright, we out. No more conversations except for Russell here. Oh well, let's script it anyway. Everyone's safe. We've had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. Could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him. There's little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. If the intruder sensed the power of the Prince's Awakening came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. So I wonder why they came here in the first place. I guess to just kill us when we're on our way out. Got the attack. Are you ready? Let's go. Yeah, you just prancing away.
Zorba. So it was you behind the attack.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on.
I wonder that maybe I'm just thinking of the time it took to arrive here.
Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Louis.
You're not gonna get back to him,
homie.
homie.
Any idea what Louis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Louis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
I mean, homeboy literally is back from the dead, kind of, for this.
The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame.
My boy, that's none of your business.
The true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
My boy.
He's no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here at his journey's end,
I don't know about
enduring
first.
Countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a
Talk to
true
him.
ruler.
Spit.
Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Talk to him.
Imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I
You mean if you
return
are the
prince
corpse?
and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Oh, it's you from the very beginning of the game. Good to see you again.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The
Was
melancholy
it?
is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Yeah, let me use this broken new archetype. Surely it is. Hello again. Power of a newly earned archetype, Prince surges forth.
Up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kind of feels like fate by now.
Hey, I gotta test it on somebody.
Stay on your toes.
It's exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. Unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of his skills can be transferred.
All right, let's take it
Okay.
down and get after Zorba.
Throw sword, wind blade, fire art. Hadian, ice crack, sable dance.
Better be sure.
I mean, it severe physical almighty to one enemy increases damage type against human monsters. Do you have any other targets? You do have different other targeting spots. Leg, wing, apple. Well, I know how this fight goes, so.
The blade's edge.
Ah.
This'll be a behold this
Let me play this as I should. Scaffold bolt and Makara break. Do this just because I can. Do I have something? Yes, to all enemies. I'll do this. Not bad. Wing beats. Because I like to gather data first. Ooh, not too bad of damage. Strohl just unfortunately had already been attacked first. Yeah, the apples are going to be the main.
Lend me your strength.
Hmm.
Come forth, royal soul.
I'll come back to the apples. I'll get him to be revived. Guess I'm not really worried about resources currently. Let's look to the game plan. Ooh, very nice. Nice little raging edge. Okay, she's down. Interesting. Alright, we'll get her back on her feet. Don't worry. Doing decent damage, but not enough to one-shot anybody at all. So it's mostly because I didn't heal anybody in that past turn, which is perfectly fine with me. Medium physical pierce to one enemy. This. Gonna try. Are you weak to light? Or no, you're probably still weak to wind. That's what you're weak to. Maybe. Oh, I had also lowered his attack, so that's also a thing. Okay. Not bad. I don't mind getting a double heal up. Of course, I could use a I'll heal with both of them. Try. Are you still gonna be weak to winds? Oh, you're not. Okay. Not that I'm too surprised. Of course, they're gonna make you a little bit different, but the boost to humans will be pretty reliable. And again, the evasion will always be a good bonus. There we go. Nice miss.
Off to me.
Heavy magic almighty to all enemies.
It's up to you now.
I would gladly take something like this. It's probably gonna use a lot of my MP, but I will use it, buddy. Bonk.
Behold, I walk a royal.
Getting rid of the apples is a big boost. Preferably, I'd like to get rid of the apples if I can, but I'd also rather nobody die. If I could get a crit, that would have been great. Oh, it's her turn next anyway. Okay, it's fine then.
No need to worry.
Thanks. I owe you.
He said, as long as I stay on top of everything, I mean, this fight's not going to be bad. And it's the apples. Isn't it? I didn't think that was gonna come so early. He didn't heal as much as I thought it would. Okay, that's not too bad.
Let me handle those apples.
I can knock on their for healing, absolutely. I mean, this is also what I was looking for anyway. Get my gold in the mix.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Absolutely. Two darts, bong, crit, beautiful. So I'd like to see. I'll let her do the 2 ranks 3 turns. I don't mind doing this.
Let's stay calm.
Magic isn't different in the back row, so I don't mind. His legs, the legs and wings are still active, which I don't mind.
Let's set it up. Maybe there's a.
It's not blinking right now, so let me try severe to 1 enemy. I don't mind doing it with this then. I'll be able to get the medium heal. Dang, I didn't get to see the animation. Whoops, I skipped it.
That helped.
So I have buff defense. His accuracy is still lowered. His attack isn't lowered currently. Our defense is up. Oh yeah, and he missed, and we ate that. Ah, you're cooked. This is probably what's doing the damage from that attack. So if I could take out the legs, that would be really good. Honestly, I kind of don't want to waste time trying to figure out a weakness in any of these. So I'm going to go with whatever I currently feel the best case scenario. So do damage to him how I can. Then use others to attack. What else? I'm not gonna lower his attack right now. I'm just gonna pour out damage how I want to. Ooh, that did good damage still. Physical force was to 1 HP. No. Everybody's still in the back row too. Or apples. I'm not worried about the apples. Slice. So like I said, I'm not worried. I'm buffed ×2. Even if you do hit me, I just slash like scale after the higher strength of magic stat. Yeah, sounds about right. Getting rid of the apples, the biggest thing I need to do, make sure I continue to do. Even right now, as me, I will leave the attacking of. I wonder if the buff to human damage also counts for the apples. I assume it does, since it's part of the actual human itself. I mean, even if it didn't, it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's just going for eating the apples right now. Still 1,000 or more than 1,000? Okay, 1,000.
Only a flesh wound.
I mean, there was no way I could. Oh, maybe you're weak to electric then. I haven't tried the electric yet. I'd rather him still not stream fired all enemies, increase hit evasion. I'm going to try it out. I don't have an electric one.
Behold, let's go.
I don't have one of those. Okay, that got rid of that apple. Ooh, medium fire. Close. Dang, unfortunate. That's fine. I'm outputting. I'm outputting more damage to him. Anyways. Okay, so now we do it. Like, I'm outputting more than enough damage to him for this to really matter. So it's fine the way it is. It's a very simple fight. Just don't want to make it as easy for myself as possible.
soon enough.
Kind of want to use this turn. Should I just get rid of the leg now, so you can't do the spin attack? So just fall down. Okay, so you can still do the spin attack even without the leg. It's good to know. So that was kind of pointless. Hey, okay. I didn't know she was gonna do it again, but go ahead. Carry me. You don't gotta tell me twice. Well, this.
I shall fight as the noble I shall vanquish evil.
Almighty to all enemies. I'll use her to get his. Bro, just looping people with being able to miss is so broken in this game. Do I have food that gives the MP back? Unfortunately, does not look like it's so. Dragon Blood Sap. I don't mind giving this to Strohl. I'll be fine. I said as long as she's not hitting me, it really doesn't matter. So. This can only be done from the back row. Defense fell. That's really good. I'm not gonna worry about the legs anymore. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Severe Almighty to one enemy. Extreme Physical, Extreme Wind, Extreme Ice, Extreme Fire. 16. He doesn't resist wind. So I get more benefit from doing the extreme. Is extreme or severe more? This it causes more MP, but I don't know if that's because it's almighty or not. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
No holding back.
Quick, knock them off again.
Wow. Look at all that damage you just did, bro. I don't think I'll be able to get all of the apples in one go again, unfortunately. So this really is just going to be a long process. Heavy slash. So I'm just gonna have to go for it. Ooh, crit. Beautiful. If I had a really good multi-hit, that would really be nice right about now. If I can secure one of the apples gone, that's also just good. Unfortunately, I cannot. So it's going to get rid of at minimum 1,000. Which is fine. Like I said, I'm going to. 1,000 is a lot though. But he's going to continuously, slowly just be nickel and dime so hard to where it doesn't matter how he heals. Oh, there's only one apple left. Well, then I'm just still going to use this on you. Is he restoring less apples each time? I'd rather not take the risks. I'm just gonna go for the big slash. Where I can. Dang, I wish I could have gotten a crit. Hulkenburg's probably gonna die. I can't kill this one apple in one go anyway. But he's probably going to devour and then just use the one targeted attack. Hulkenburg will resist wind anyway. So even if she gets hit, she's not going to die. He's not going to do the spin attack, surely. Jeez, man. Oh, he is doing the spin attack. Well,
Get her back up. Hulkenburg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
it's unfortunate because now I have to revive her.
I walk a royal path by this power.
Hey, no, I don't have the MP. Whoop. That is unfortunate. Somebody else is gonna die now because, oh wait.
For my exit.
It's fine.
No need to worry.
She's using so much MP. Sadly, to hit in one turn more apples. Okay, well, I mean, Gallica will take care of these ones. Yeah, but Gallica is gonna take care of these ones. So that's okay. I could restart because I don't have this. It's not as clean as I wanted it to be. Ooh, I'm just gonna reset. It's not as clean as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. Now I know a bit more what I'm dealing with.
Let's work together.
Flame wind to all enemies. He doesn't resist the wind, so we use at least. Oh, well, some parts of them are weak to wind. That's good to know. Still gonna go for the apple.
I shall show you what true
He's not gonna eat the apples this turn anyway, but if I do enough damage, it would still do so. Who would go next? She would go next. Dang, I don't have a multi-hit one though, do I? Or a strong enough multi-hit one. I'm just gonna kill the apple. I don't think he's gonna devour yet anyway. It's too early. It's too early on.
Still fight. Let's get him some healing. This is just what
Yep.
I need.
Heal everybody.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Then I'm gonna start upping our defense with Strohl, getting his accuracy fully down at Hulkenburg. Formation of the defense. And one last attack will take care of this apple. But do I want? I'll get her to take care of the last apple. If I could manipulate the turn rotation just a little bit, that would be nice. As yeah, I'm pretty sure she can take it. I don't want to go. Nice miss. Beautiful miss. Okay. No apples.
Now, are you prepared?
Wasn't in range of using the apples. If I could get a burn, that would be great, but I don't know if you can even be burned.
That's your opening, Captain.
Watch me.
I crush you.
It'd be good to know, but I doubt it. Nice miss. Now no apples springing forth. Beautiful. Don't need to continuously keep trying to do a bunch of big multi-hits right now. But I will go hard more for you. Dang, I should have used the pierce move. So I could. Should have used the pierce move so I could get his defense lowered early. I didn't optimize as best as I could. I mean, I could do it now. But also, like I said, I mean, it's more about trying to. I'd rather not use any item resources, any major item resources, if I don't have to. That's the only big thing I'm really focusing on right now.
Let's get on with it.
Give the almighty damage to all.
Not the right move.
But if I can get away with using less syntheses, as little as I can, that would be great. Beautiful crits. Now I feel like I can though. And I'll get another good weakness too. To give me another turn. To get rid of some of the apples.
The performance of a lifetime. I'll show you. Raging fire.
Observe the enemy. Wizard.
I need to shield dart you.
Are you prepared?
This is gonna take a lot, but it's okay. Dang. Will I be able to destroy 2 apples in one go? I'll try it out. Oh, that was my one turn. Well, that sucks. At least he's not gonna. He's only gonna devour 1 apple this time, whereas on my first run, he devoured 2 apples. So at least, I mean, okay. I mean, I would have preferred if he did it soon before he ate them, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna continue to focus on you. I do wonder if there's any merit in destroying all of his parts, because I don't remember if there is. I mean, it was a tutorial fight, so. This only does 15, so I don't mind doing this.
It's okay.
I'm gonna immediately bring regeneration. Yeah, the only real benefit to attacking his wing, at least for me, is to get the attack his weakness, so I get the extra turn. Otherwise, it's not really a point for me to do it. I was under the assumption that he wouldn't be weak to dark because he's a necromanced enemy, so he's probably not. So I'm not gonna spend too much time worrying about it. I'm gonna keep trying to get as much damage on him as I can. Fortunately, Gallica's not going to take care of these ones, which kind of sucks. And maybe by the start of the next, she doesn't do it every turn. She does it every other apple set, I believe.
For all that we strive for. Pierce through them.
I can't afford to. I shall vanquish evil. Untamed magic.
This is medium almighty, which is not a whole lot, but I'm not even gonna be able to get 1 apple out done of this. Although I am at a better pace than before, but now he has the potential to get 3 apples from this. Not terrible, but I did keep his defense low. I did focus on the fact that his defense needed to be kept lowered.
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Now, what's the play? No holding back.
I gotta use this one. Ooh, good crits.
Come forth, royal soul.
I believe I can still get a good. I have a synthesis that can. I will do this, and it will hit a weakness. And she may be able to take out this last apple on her own. No, it's probably gonna be close.
Raging fire. Sorry, my mistake.
That sucks. It's unfortunate. She did end up eating 2 apples again. Unfortunately, it's really the waste of the resources that's the problem. Using the MP for him to still end up getting the same amount of health back.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
I said not even out of difficulty. It's just he has no apples now, still, but I gotta still be trying to pour out as much damage as I possibly can.
It's okay. I won't hold back. I'll cut through.
That's he with his defense staying down.
This might be too much.
I think I better with an item. I'm not going to use MP for this one.
Can't let it go unused.
I'll keep some of these weaker healing items just so they can give me just enough to get by.
Oh, power of heroes. Burst forth.
Honestly, like I said, this is not a difficult fight, but he's just healing himself. He's pulling the strat that I would.
You've got some fancy footwork, Strohl. Let me handle those apples.
Oh, by all means, fully restored apples. Now you got me.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Because you can't do anything anyway right now. I'm gonna have to use a Dragon Blood sap. So hopefully that doesn't make me regret it down the line. It should not. The win one only costs me and Strohl 16. Strohl's full health now. I can get another half turn with this anyway. So if I could get him to. Sadly, I think now that means he's going to instantly begin to heal his. Oh, he regened his legs, not the apples. This is gonna regen both of them on turn. Nope, he did not. Okay, good. I was really hoping that he would not do the whole. I can get an extra half turn if I use the synthesis and attack everything. And if I can continuously chip him down to start regenning other things, I can keep him from getting apples back. That also puts me at risk of not having enough MP to multi-hit the apples if need be.
I shall fight. Are you prepared?
Yeah, like I do want to save some MP for the apples, which because I'm gonna get in another situation where I have to deal with them again anyway. Let me move to the front row. I'm gonna need to 8. Wow. Okay, I was getting so much less damage because I forgot to move to the front row for the physical ones. I was wondering, like, I feel like I'm doing so much less damage, even though it's supposed to do so good against humans. Oh, there you go. I mean, I knew I was in the back row. I just. Oh, and you missed? No apples for you, buddy boy. Yeah, let me move to the front row for this. Too, because I can. 201, not bad.
I call upon royal power within. Let me
physical all enemies. Might as well use this while I can. I can probably win now.
Let's stay calm.
I don't mind.
A tough one.
He's getting chopped now. He's not gonna be able to forget to the nope when moving Junah to the front row. Soul Scream, okay, he's pulling a Luis. If he starts devouring. If If he devours more than one. Bro, why are you so cheap, bro? Go ahead and dodge. Somebody dodge. Anybody? Anybody want to dodge? Okay, everybody want to dodge. I got y'all. Y'all heard me. Ooh, wait a minute. Why? Oh, HP. Gotcha. I do need to make sure your defense is lowered low. I have to make sure it stays lowered. So you can hold this.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
General. I have to do this myself. He said everyone's get the right so you can blaze these bottles of cotton right through butter. I mean, like I said, I mean it's not even like difficulty, it's just this man keeps healing himself. Like he's pulling a me in competitive Pokemon. Like Resto, Chesto, Citrus Berry, anything. Like come on now, bro. Don't be like me. It's okay when I do it. But when you do it, absolutely not. I think I'm not gonna get rid of the apples. I'm gonna let Gallica do it. Just try to focus on his HP and healing me. I'm gonna let Gallica do it. He's gonna eat another apple, get another 1,000. That's fine. There's gonna be one apple left. I can get everybody to concentrate on that. Or not. He's gonna soul scream. Can you miss, bro? Thank you. Shootouts again. You know the method.
I can't afford to hold back.
General. One apple still here.
Hack and slash.
Crit, beautiful.
I'm all prepared.
I don't have enough for a synthesis.
Come forth, royal soul.
I will do what I can with this.
This'll be over soon enough.
Who's next? Hulkenburg being the next one is probably worst. Ooh, wait a minute. I'll attack with Junah and then just heal with Hulkenburg. I believe Junah can take out this last apple. Okay. Yeah, I'd say if she couldn't take out the last apple, then whoops. One's the one ally, 1 HP, 1 ally, 100 all allies, 200 all allies.
Just the thing.
That helped.
Go with this, 50%.
Thank you.
Oh, the soul scream. He's gonna get his apples back. Then he's gonna eat. Oh, he didn't eat one of them. Okay. But is he going to? Yeah, he is. This is. I don't have the MP for this, bro. On me.
Let me handle those.
Thank you. Get rid of them, please. I'm not dealing with this, bro. If you made it this far, because you treat us how way I built your archetypes. I mean, I haven't been worried at all throughout the course of this game. I played too many RPGs to not know how to strategize in scenarios like this.
I'll cut you down. Right on target. I will fight with pride. By this power.
Well, I got nothing. Hey, I have some magic items. 250 almighty to all. Bet. God Lord.
Too early.
Sure, why not? I got an extra half turn with that.
Thank you.
How thrust. Crit. Oh, I'm getting crits out the wazoo right now. I think I gotta go for the heavy.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul.
Dang, I can't even go for the. Oh, I can go for the window actually. A magic item. Do I have a win to all enemies? Yes, I do. Another extra half turn, and then I will. Do I have a food that cures MP? No, I don't. I thought I had something else. I mean, I know I have this, but it's only 30. That's fine. But him regenning the apples and then eating them in the same turn is very annoying. Okay, now he's not regenning the apples. He just hates Junah, apparently. Unfortunately now, this is gonna be an annoying scenario to deal with. I can't do any damage outside of this turn. So I'm going to revive Junah. It's worth it. It's gonna cost me more time overall, but I will do it. What if he has another turn like that? Where he doesn't get the apples back? I mean, theoretically, since he didn't do the apples that turn, if he does the apples again, Gallica should be able to be refreshed by now. So he's probably gonna eat one. I think, yeah, he's gonna eat one. He's gonna continue to attack. Not bad. As long as he doesn't start eating more than one in one go. Beautiful. Spin slash. Yep, saw that coming. Gotta remember, I'm also taking more damage in the front row. What did I want to do? What did I want to do? The apples are here, and Gallica's not. So this is probably the worst case scenario. Apple's here, Gallica's not. He's already eaten one. And I have to refresh his def.
I'll cut you down and die hard.
Behold, by this power.
I just have to do as much damage to just him as I can. 606. So he's going to have just only about 400 having done to him, which is still a net negative, but it does waste time. Bro, can you miss these slicers, bro? Jeez. Oh, you missed the last one. Thanks. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah, this is just going to be the long net negative positive rolls. I think the actually down is still the biggest boon of it all. I have to make sure it stays that way. Gonna start using Megiddo though.
It's okay. We can do this.
I don't have other multi hits, do I?
Hold on.
I do have another wind hitting all enemies, and that could probably get me to get Junah to kill the last apple. But it would be very, very annoying if... Actually, I have that other almighty one, don't I? Oh, I only had the one. Whoop! I don't want to risk trying out Dark right now. So I think the only thing I could do right now is...
Let's try this.
I'll go for the wing. And I'm not going to do what I just said I was. I'm going to recover the MP with him. Sadly, Alec is not here to clutch up for me. So he's going to end up devouring another apple. So that means he's now positive on HP since 2 turns ago.
Only a flesh wound.
Jeez, man.
Hulkenburg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Oh my lord. Get up, Hulkenburg. Honestly, worst case scenario, I just once again restart the fight because this was kind of not sloppy, but I wasted a lot of time not being in the front row. But it's just gonna take so long to re-go through all that. But now I'm in a position to where my MP this is gonna be annoying, bro. This is just a battle of resources, man. I'm just gonna reset it. I'm just gonna reset it and make sure I stay in the front row, at least with me. I'm gonna try to stay away from the syntheses as much as I can. Actually, should I start mainly targeting the... No. I'm gonna fully focus him. The apples are not gonna start being a full-on threat till later on. I don't want to take too much damage now, so I'm going to back step roll first. Oop, and we got a miss. Beautiful.
Charging in. Better be sure. I'm all prepared.
Your Almighty increases damage against human types. I'm just going to I'll save that stuff for later on down the line, but I haven't attacked none of the apples yet. So I think it might be better if I I'll try to stick to it with others.
I shall show you what true magic
Still
is.
good damage.
I'll run you through.
One is enough. I can start getting more good damage just by doing these. I think I'm in the range to have procced his apple devouring now. Yeah. Not too bad. For the MP I've saved, better. Ooh, that's fine. Turn 2. Beautiful. Go ahead, knock down the apples. He only ate 1. I didn't have to spend so much MP attacking them, so we'll be good. Oh, no.
Are you prepared?
No. I'm going to focus Negi though, because he uses half and it still does decent damage against everybody.
Maybe not.
No, I need Junah to heal everybody, so I'm going to focus on just the one singular attack. Ooh, I could have done it now.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Hulkenburg's not in the front row. We need to move her back to the front row. Oh wait, but Pierce. Oh, but I could use that in the front row, unless it auto moves her to the back.
This is nothing.
Resists. Go ahead, do it again. Dang, that is still decent damage for resisting. Defense return to normal. I'm not playing around with this, so I'm going to put the formation again. I'm still using pretty heavy MP for Strohl because of that, but I think it'll be worth it. You need to get as much.
I'll give you the behold this power.
I'm not worried about Hulkenburg right now. I'll get her to lower the accuracy one more time. I didn't move her to the front row. Move her to the front row.
Quick, knock them off again.
So the only way I could save. Okay, can only one. That's fine. I can live with that.
Time to go offensive. Are you
Now I'm gonna have to move you to the front row. I'm going to have to deal as much damage as I can to everybody. Like I said, still using pretty heavy MP for Strohl here. I don't think Gallica is gonna give us the benefit of the doubt. So gonna have to use some extra MP everywhere else. The one apple gone. I think I'm gonna take out all the apples.
This won't do. Into the fray, wizard! I'll run you through.
I shall rule. No holding back.
Hopefully this can kill both of the apples.
Show me true power.
Beautiful.
Let's stay calm.
I'd rather Hulkenburg not die, so unfortunately I'm gonna risk him.
Here.
Restoring his apples without having doing more optimal damage to him. Yeah, see, but Gallica should take these ones. Beautiful miss. And no devour. Ooh, and another miss. Oh, this run is so much better. Ooh, Gallica's not gonna take these ones down. Ooh, that's kind of. Ooh.
I knew you'd help. Helpful as ever.
That's neat. Observe the enemy. Wizard!
One.
Not now.
Am I in the front row? I am in the front row. Okay, good.
I shall fight as the noble I am. I shall vanquish evil. Untamed magic.
I'm just gonna use this to do decent damage.
Okay. No.
I have to take what damage that I can here.
Better be sure.
Am I in the front row? I am in the front row.
Time for some close combat. Let's go. The blade's edge.
Now he's gonna be. I'm at a way better pace than I was before. Oh, he's not eating the apple. He still didn't eat the apple. Okay. By all means, go ahead. Keeping up the defenses. I think Strohl and Hulkenburg could tank the next wave of attacks. Ooh, he is in the 4-turn icon scenario though.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared?
So I think I will have to go for the raising edge.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul. Still here?
Oh yeah, I'm at a way better pace than before. I just need an early miss, or else I just gave away both Hulkenburg and Strohl's life. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, that's acceptable. And Gallica's gonna take care of the apples. Beautiful. I could just smart arm with Junah. Is Junah first? Hopefully Junah's first. Yes. Junah first. Strohl, get up, bro.
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Ooh, and I get another half turn. Let's go. I will use this turn to heal. Heal people though.
This should work. That helped.
Since I'm just going to attack with me.
Thank you.
That helped.
Oh, that's so much better. So much better overrun.
Maybe not.
Gonna do this way more.
A tough one.
Save so much more time. Dang, no miss. Okay. And now he's just not missing. He's just not missing now. Okay. That was so stupid. He didn't miss a single time. Okay. 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 Well. Nope. Nope. He just didn't miss at all. Well, that was way quicker anyway, so I don't really care. I went through just pretty much attacking like it did. I'm just gonna follow the same formula. That was just a very, unfortunately, it just happens. And man, it happens. It had to be what it is, and I keep it pushing. I speed ran that turn anyway. No, just bad RNG. Max accuracy down, and he hit every single shot. Beautiful.
Charging in. Come forth, royal soul. The blaze edge.
Let's get as much damage on him as possible early on. Yeah, and Gallica will take care of the apples after he devours one, but I'm willing to. I'm defensed up right now. I'll take one more extra turn to. Let me go to the back. Let me go to the back line and Mekido instead. Actually, I don't really care about the apples right now. So he's not in range anyway, so it's fine. Yes, I'll take it. Good. In front row, back row, back row.
I knew you'd help. My thanks. Observe the
Front row, good. Shield darts.
Now, we're closing the distance.
I'm going to front row this time. I'm willing to use a bit more. Ooh, that was really good damage on the main body. And then Gallica should proc with this one. I'm hoping for a miss in the second attack, just so I don't have to worry about having to waste a turn healing. Okay, everybody got hit. Good to know. Gotta say, yep, Gallica's gonna proc for the apples. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to. I wonder, should I go for the synthesis? I'd rather use not Strohls for this. What is this? One time weakness, all in one time weakness to dark ignores resistances. The apples are gone, so might as well. Woo, 1792. It's probably even better, actually.
I owe you.
Hulkenburg is next, right? Yes, so I can recap off the defense. Might be better just to go for the synthesis that quickly. Jeez, she's just not dodging this time. I'm gonna have to revive Hulkenburg because it's not worth keeping her dead. I have to get the agility reset back.
We can do this.
Except now I'm going to have to do this myself. Do the agility myself. Else it's not going to get reset.
Let's try this. I knew you'd help. My thanks.
So mixing in the synthesis early is a fine scenario. Can we just stop doing this and just die? So we're like, finally, somebody dodged the slicer. Jeez, man.
I shall fight as the noble I am. General.
I've been saving some. Am I?
Guards up.
I'll do it again.
Let's take forward. I'll get some distance. Time for some close combat. Come forth, royal soul. I'll cut through.
Maybe we should have used a synthesis there. Yeah, man, maybe I should be starting to just willingly use my turn. Pre-healing, pre-devour. Okay, he didn't devour anyway. I'll take it.
Charging in, wizard.
Get up to the front row. No, I'm gonna stay in the back row. I need Hulkenburg to take as little damage as possible because she's apparently not gonna dodge anything. So,
To the fore. Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
Behold, I walk a road by this power. Maybe.
yeah, I'm willing to use a.
Go. Still up.
Oh, I should have been doing that from the beginning, bro. He's taking so much more damage. And I know his defense is down, but even a Devour is not going to put him in even halfway. Okay, thank God somebody dodged. Just don't attack Hulkenburg again. Oh, 2 spin slashes, great. That's my favorite. That's fine. This is a turn. Acceptable losses. Samara Karm. I'm going to no. Acceptable losses. Yes, I'm gonna keep your defense down. Another half turn. Let's go.
Hold on.
So who's next? Me? Should I try to kill the apples? There's no way I'm gonna kill the apples. I don't know if Gallica's going to get rid of them either before he devours another one.
General.
Let me just try to get more damage. And then I'll heal on my turn. Bop, bop, bop. 3 HP, 100 HP to all allies, 200 HP to all allies.
Here.
At the 50%.
I owe you. I'm obliged.
Probably should have moved everybody to the back row where I could. The synthesis did really good extra damage. Now he's still at in a net negative from when I used that last synthesis. Come on, I need you guys to dodge. Okay, Hulkenburg finally dodged. I didn't need Junah to die.
Let me handle those apples.
You know what? Fine. Go ahead, Gallica. I'll take it.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
But now we are in a very annoying setup.
Shut up. Junah's down. Someone,
out of this yet.
Get her back on her
I'd rather not get stuck in a loop of healing and reviving, but at least he's not going to heal anymore.
Take it.
Which is the worst case tonight. MP is the only thing that I care about. As long as I have MP, all of this is very much doable. Just don't regen. I'm having such terrible RNG right now. This is literally the best run that I've had, and nobody's dodging. My lord. Okay. Bro, this man needs to just stop healing. He needs to stop healing and miss. Can you miss at all? Like, I'd appreciate if you did. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna save my MP when he does this. Bro, this can literally be so much of a faster fight if y'all just do your job and dodge. You see how much easier it is? I'm telling you, just do your job and dodge.
Now, what's the
That's it. I'm not asked to give anything else. Just dodge. Oh, I should have did the formation. And I'm gonna reset it. Oh, okay. Now you missed. Yeah, I'm going to still heroic slash. No. I need to do it right, or else it's not gonna work out. Bop. Are you in the back row right now? Oh, that's fine. Bink. Bink.
Now, are you prepared? Guards up.
Another formation. It's just gonna take forever because it's gonna keep healing. Bro. Thank you. Leave it to me to dodge. I need to be front row, front row. Any of the apples? No. I need to be doing as much damage as I can. So switching out between the offense and the defense. Still the best case scenario. Junah's HP being that low is a bit suspect though. Because of that. Oh, you got a crit. Okay, I don't know when that happened. But at least you didn't heal. The fraud do not care.
I knew you'd help. I owe you.
Thank you.
Minu is more than good enough of a health recovery. Front row, front row, front row. Oh, is that a crit? Finally. I'll take anything, bro.
General. I can slash. I will sprint. The blade's edge.
Like I said, I can ignore the apple as long as I'm doing pretty good damage, because Gallica is going to take it upon herself to take some of it. I should probably start using synthesis next turn. It's like, but I kind of want to max out the damage that I can get by lowering the defense.
Let me handle the.
Let's go ahead. And this is when I need to take the most advantage of the time that I have. No. No heal. Defense down. If I could get a. This is not like a turnover. I can't even use my. Oh, I mean I can use the synthesis. I just need to do it on. Sadly, I have to use it on Strohl's turn. And I don't want to. Finally, y'all are dodging. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is everyone out? Let justice prevail. Now, what's the play?
Yeah, sadly, I have to use it on your turn. Oh, wait, no, I can't use it on your turn. It's just a bad turn order. Now I can't even utilize the most synthesis because I am last. It's whatever. Whatever. Don't care.
Show me true power. The Vitus power.
Who has Tarunda?
I'll cut through.
See, he's already starting to soul scream.
Quick, knock them off again.
Only a flesh wound.
That's it. Dodge, Junah.
Thank you. Jeez, man. I just noticed the apples regenerating does not take a turn. That's so cheap. I do need to up the defense back with Strohl though. That is a hole in my defenses.
Are you prepared? Guards up.
I haven't been refreshing this as often as I should be.
Vitus power. The blade's edge.
Good miss. No apples eaten.
Behold this power.
That helped.
I'm gonna keep healing. Everybody's defense is up 2.
I shall show you. Moving to the front. Wizard. I crush you.
Oh, right.
Yes. Now we'll be able to use the front row. Now I'll be able to use the synthesis on my turn, which should do incredible damage. I want to make sure it's Hulkenburg's too.
Not good. Don't get sloppy, Captain.
I might have the worst RNG in the world. You're telling me he is -3 evasion and I just missed. So I wasted MP on 2 characters. I can't believe that just happened. But you know what? I did so good on this run
Now, what's
that
the play?
it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but you know.
Here. Thanks.
That was the one turn I got a crit so I could use this, my synthesis because of this turn order putting me last. I think I clearly must be dreaming.
Let me handle those. All right.
Because now
Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Strohl's dead, so I'm not gonna be able to get Strohl back up this time. That's fine, whatever. Strohl, you're gonna have to hold that. You're gonna have to hold that.
A tough one.
Strohl got knocked out. Can anyone get it back on his feet?
I need to refresh this accuracy. I can't risk the accuracy going away.
This should be good.
All right, man. Strohl's not here, but it doesn't matter as long as everybody dodges. Okay. Okay.
This is where it ends.
I can't believe it missed. I have the worst orange. I must have the worst RNG in the world, bro. I literally would have won that in 2 turns if he did miss the synthesis. Oh, this is so stupid, bro. You know what? I've had enough. No, I haven't. This is just incredibly silly. Oh, okay. Now good RNG sounds for me. Bro, please. If my RNG is not bad, I will not lose. Just miss and me not miss. How are you -3 evasion and I still miss? So dumb.
Let me handle. All right.
And it's literally just time sync because he recovers, heal. At least my turn order is better this time, so I could just complete. I'm not gonna waste my synthesis so early when he's not lower on his defense. I'll save that for another time. It's good the apples are already gone. When his defense is fully lowered, that's when I'll start to
Show me true power.
Okay, I got one miss. I'll take it. Yes, just I'm gonna still keep it like this until I need to.
Helpful as ever.
Defense is gonna go back at the start of the next turn.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. Untamed magic.
I'm not worried about anything right now.
Quick, knock them off again.
Oh, please.
Defense.
Let's go.
I say
I've got just the dance for you, fast dancer.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe attack one of the apples with her.
I stand ready.
Maybe defense, right?
At the point of a sword.
No holding back.
I just gotta speed run through it. That's it, bro.
Nice one, Captain.
Charging in.
Who was it to me? I can get a heal, and then I can reset it. Okay, good. I think it's worth it now. The turn order is good now.
Go! Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh, I'm getting robbed so hard, bro. Why am... Okay. I'm resetting it. I don't understand. Why am I getting so many misses
Maybe there's a
when his evasion is all the way down? This is incredible. Like, it's not just your accuracy that's down, it's your evasion. So why am I missing? I literally would have won by now if I had not missed. Okay, and he's still hitting every... Okay, oh, and a crit that time. What else? Oh, and a status effect. Oh, nice. I gotta be the person with the worst RNG in the world when it comes to this game, bro. This is not even a hard fight, bro. Can I get what I need? What is the point of my set play if it just doesn't matter? Great, finally. Can we get some good RNG this time? If that would be optimal. I'm not even getting debuffs or anything. It's just I'm missing. It's just the RNG, bro.
I'll run you through. I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared? Show me true power.
Thank you. A miss. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
Behold this power. Keep it together.
That helped. I owe you.
Thank you. Into the fray. To the rear guard.
No, I'm not gonna put you in the front. There's no point putting you in the front row. I'm only using you for the debuffs for now. I'm not even focusing on the damage yet. You're in the front row too, Strohl, or the back row. There we go. Wait, is my defense? I think next turn it resets. I don't care. Gallica's gonna take care of it, and it's gonna be okay. Don't care. And nobody dodged. It's annoying having to use a turn to heal when I could lower attack with Junah. I know buffing my defense is still fine too, but man.
I won't hold back. Let's go. I'll cut through.
498.
Thanks. Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged. I stand ready. Wizard!
Yeah, I'm keeping you in the back row, bro.
I can't afford to hold back. No.
Do I get what I need? Absolutely not. Oh wait, no, our defense is back there. Alright, everybody to the back row. Hey. Ooh, another direct hit. Any status effects you want to give me or no? So, okay,
Time
good.
for some close combat. Let's set it up.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hold nothing back.
I thought I was about to miss again. I was about to lose it, bro. Yeah, you might say it's to die for. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, power of heroes.
I'm just gonna keep you in the back row. Because why not?
Perhaps to the fore. I shall vanquish evil.
Apparently, even though you resist the biggest of stuff, it doesn't matter. So screen time, and now he's -3 defense, I think. Finally, somebody thought to the slices. Okay, never mind, Strohl. Are you gonna go for? Okay. Who's next? Is it Junah? But I can't do it anyway. No. I need Junah to heal. I have to revive Strohl myself.
Let's try this.
I live to see another day.
I've shown myself. Junah to heal everyone. And then I need Hulkenburg to keep on the stats. If the stats are not constantly lowered, I waste too much time.
Moving to the front. I'm stepping back.
No. I'm staying to the back. I'm staying to the back.
I'll run you through.
Bro, please, somebody miss. If somebody does not miss, I'm going to lose it. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna use the Vulnerable Life. I can't.
Let's take the blade's edge.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be Hulkenburg's turn. Apparently not.
I'll go with this.
He targets Junah again. It's going to be a very annoying situation. But he's probably going to multi-hit. I just need everybody to just please. Just dodge. That's it. Oh, thank God. If I didn't dodge that one, everybody was actually cooked. Unironically. Oh, and I got a crit. Let's go. Are you back row right now? No. Wait a minute. The defense is not.
I will fight with pride. Charging in.
I have to use the synthesis now. I have to try it, bro.
Strike true. A tough one.
Okay, good.
That helps.
That's all I needed. Just please. Just please. It all goes smoothly if y'all just do your jobs, bro. That's it. If anything, Gallica, if the Gallica doesn't take care of this apple, she's going to be on the next wave. Oh, good miss. Real good miss. No miss there. Please don't slice it. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Not bad. I'll live. You know, it's fine. Doable. Doable. Doable situation. I can kill you, but the
Oh, power of heroes! I'll destroy you.
I shall fight as the
I'm in a very, very weird turn order, and I don't really like it. No, I'm gonna heal everybody with Strohl, and then I'm going through synthesis with me.
Let's try this. I knew you'd help.
I have to make sure he's at a huge net negative, or else I'm going to keep getting looped.
Show them our might.
Still here?
Beautiful. Oh yes, good miss. But everybody is pretty.
Only a flesh wound.
Oh wait, did I die? Dang, I did die. That's fine. I can take this entire turn to ensure everybody gets back on good health.
Observe the enemy. Come. Look like you're about to drop. Pierce through the way yet cling to life.
Now, what's the play?
Unfortunately, I have to heal up.
Could do with this.
That helped.
Everybody except no. Everybody except me is gonna. This might be bad. He's still gonna be at a way net negative from when I was really attacking him. Everybody dodged. Let's go. Oh, everybody's finally dodging. Please, yes. This is it. This is all you gotta do. This is it.
Come forth, royal
as long as the RNG is good,
we'll do this together.
They will die. Do I need to heal everybody? No. I can just kill you. See, look at how easy that is when everybody just actually do what they're supposed to. Hopefully there isn't a phase 2. I mean, even if there is, I wouldn't care. But, you know. Jesus, man. That took far longer than it should have. Because I have the worst RNG in the world when it comes to this game, apparently. Sure.
Nice. I shall. Excellent.
Lord, does it seem that I've grown stronger?
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe.
I mean, as long as I get my good RNG, I'll be perfectly fine. That's literally how it always is.
Power's a long way.
As long as, you know, the stat debuffs I give him, minus defense, minus attack, minus accuracy,
Don't worry.
is fine.
At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire.
The two legacies intertwined into one. There's a lot of stories like that, and I do like them.
His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be. Then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in.
Still wonder why he
We can't turn from this.
resigned himself so much in his latter years. Your presidents won't go away overnight. Nothing can accomplish that. If you don't believe things can change, they never will. This is exactly why I made the Avatar reference earlier. Just like 100 years of war thanks to the Fire Nation. Sorry, 100 years of bitter war thanks to the Fire Nation. That wasn't gonna be able to be done overnight, but as long as they work together.
We fight him together.
Yes, by our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
Yeah, as long as you know, his accuracy down makes him miss, you know.
Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
There's too many lies along this journey. Luis has his way with the world. Such problems will be all too common. We have to stop him.
I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
We're singing a victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
Hey, you gotta speak that into existence. Got to.
I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate.
True and real.
Your mother, she loved your father and you with all her heart. But listen well.
Oh, I missed.
Your mother, she loved your father and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me.
I mean, hey, that's fine with me.
Forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes,
I will.
I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today.
Hulkenburg, you don't gotta treat me with all them pleasantries. It'll be alright. Okay, well, that took way longer than it should have, because apparently I have the worst RNG in the world when it comes to this game.
I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met.
I mean, this journey we've been on, you know,
The beginning of my journey
makes it feel like a whole lifetime.
But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, You're gonna make me blush.
I mean that.
But thanks.
Since newfound conviction from Gallica as with an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy.
Yes, mother. I'm still gonna skip through your text. Oh, complete. Well, that's how you know at the end of the game. The scripted. Ooh, Warlock. Hold on. During squad battles, you may gain an extra turn icons. Wow, that's broken. Now to the Elemental Master. Oh, not yet.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
So it's a permanent spell? This music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may help me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way,
yeah, she'd be putting on bangers in my head.
Something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
The book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Ukraine and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down the Sanctum. Or literally the old world.
The last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
And see the spoilers of the future. That is actually the past.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. And utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little
everybody
more
giving it their all.
There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
It's about the collective effort. That's what's really needed. True utopia has never been achieved. So-called utopia depicted within the novel is based on the old world, but fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. This book traces the trajectory of the old world. Is truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
This book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Guiabern mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power.
So that's why he was pretty much just
honestly see
clocked
why people
out.
would be drawn to Luis.
And he lost the prince.
His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them.
Radical and cruel, but he has a clear vision that they don't know.
We can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Straight up. If I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become reality. Yeah, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? Alternative is to accept that nothing will change and die.
And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
And you chose it yourself. The best part. It's because in the novel and our ideals of Gallica closed my eyes. The final chapter. More, you coming to start my sleep once more? I didn't even mean to say that, but I'll do it anyway. He's up in 7 or more in a dream.
What happened? So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, Seems the truth was more complex than that.
It was that so, but in a much different way.
By which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue.
Or otherwise.
So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate?
Well, if this is Persona 3,
not really sure,
I know what some people's answer would be.
For me to be me,
but as a whole another long tangent.
Or something like that.
Indeed. It is
very cute, Gallica.
That is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And
that
once
is
your
true.
familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed.
Fair enough.
By some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
Okay, so when are you going to come to the real
Not
world?
as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such remarkably
about that.
boy. It almost bespeaks it.
Indeed.
Memories returning?
'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who?
Oh?
I remember. I know that I know this
Intercom
voice.
speaking in our heads return. Our mother, I
All
assume.
this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is
What about
answers
that?
you seek, then go and claim them.
Oh, that could be good or bad.
Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Now, it would be great if this does lead into directly into the final battle, or there wasn't a whole bunch of fluff and filler that would have to go through before the final battle. But you know, minded that more was the author of the fantasy novel. It's more visited the ancient Elden Sanctum.
Time marches on, and the
Oh, he's definitely not just some figment of our imagination. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
Well, that's not how it should
It is
be.
proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Corrupted people try to
Looks
mix
like this
all
is gonna
that
be
up.
our last mission.
It's all fake anyway.
Any final words you want to say?
And strong to the end, like good relics. Stand strong to the end.
Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in me eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing?
You got those old
Is
memories.
it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Like my country's people, I don't care for honor. Some clone would be
I
nice.
want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Hold on. Once this is all over, we still going on that group vacation for real. We travel the world, but
Guess this means
doing
we're ready
work.
as we're gonna be.
Oh, hold on. I need to save first. Chill.
This place.
Let's move.
Go back to Grandchild with Sab Louise this time. That all in Grandchild will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Louise's victims only pile higher. Easy to say will help anyone, but doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. Lead by example. Besides, won't be the first time we crawl all the way up on the bottom. I mean, that's how we literally started. Literally.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere
These
to be
goofs
found.
again.
I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Can't wait to stand up and cook these fools again.
Which I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
Good.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
Bro, because y'all are too busy being cronies.
Public mind is the
He's
same
making
as it's
moves, bad as they are.
It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
And y'all have not desired to stand on your own 2
It's
feet
always
ever.
easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Now look
Can
at
you
you.
imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Now look at
Is
you.
this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Real, talk to him.
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area.
Go ahead, talk to him, Battling. All you do is talk, but you talk good.
Well then,
I wonder
let us depart.
if the book is really just like a royal artifact. Then how could he have a copy?
We've encountered an unexpected snare. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death. Yet, it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse.
He does not know what is going on.
Now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more,
Dang, you're not gonna let me in?
the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
She's like, I don't know, but this
I
was
see.
crazy.
So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
My boy, he is right
We'll
there.
soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
This dude's so extra.
We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Yeah, since all homie did was literally said, hey, can you take away these chains? And King was like, okay.
Let the final banquet begin.
Hopefully. And there isn't a whole bunch of pointless downtime. Hey.
Come on. Any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
Big win.
Luis is going to lose?
Bro, I asked you a question. Shut up. You know what I'm saying, bro.
Of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
He is about to make fat returns.
Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides. This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along.
Haven't you heard the news? The times we live.
Joe and Luis's Japanese horse doctor, best buddies. Not surprising.
Didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think
Bro.
he cast some big illusion?
You know what I'm trying to say, bro. Why are you
What
asking?
if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will
Talk to him,
appear to
Basilio.
cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
Maybe you need to use your brain for a second.
Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Got him.
Oi, what's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Yeah, I remember that. Go ahead, chase him down, bro. I'm about to make a fat
they're probably
return.
just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
Yes.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those
That's
of
what
us
you call it.
pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other.
Yeah, and try to play chicken, and who will say something treasonous first?
I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us.
That being said, still all in on the prince.
Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
It's a great question. A battle on the moon?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured.
Isn't that what you trying to do?
No war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change.
Homie is really trying to sneak in one last gimme.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god?
Do
Is
you?
that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
And what are you?
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Yeah, he'll just not be entirely transparent with the people.
Chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
Hey.
The royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
I'm pretty sure he just said that anybody can wield it. It is not any special power to the royal family. This is the only
didst thou learn of this?
similar to what we talked about with the igniters way earlier on. Oh. Oh. I knew it, bro. I literally said it earlier. I was like, so Luis is elder. But then I said, but if he was, he will notice it. But I was still right though.
Not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw
I'm still say I called it.
Passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Everybody take a look at him. Well, at least his design scheme is still clean without it.
Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Homie look like he's about to take up the Elden Ring. Whatever that is. I've never played that game.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, but they are greeted only by their return hardly counts as a...
Sorry, I'm speed reading this. Whoop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Bro, y'all, if y'all were trying to scrap,
Grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard
bro,
returns.
shut up. Y'all sound so dumb.
Would any introductions help them to understand?
Absolutely not.
Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride.
I ain't explaining nothing to these clowns.
True enough.
Those who are gonna believe us already believe it.
Luis distorted his form through strange
Like,
and
didn't even say
terrible
we weren't
magics,
gonna do this.
But the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter, just like
My boy.
You're not foolish again, beast.
Yep.
At least listen. And you. Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis. Even the thick
Yeah.
one. He took in a parapus like you, and you spit on him.
Yeah.
Scum.
That
The only thing
mongrel.
traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
My boy, y'all all can get
Lady
cooked.
Junah, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
They're all willing to throw it all away, not even thinking about why things are the way they are.
Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief. Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame.
All y'all can do is yell shame, but y'all don't want to question anything.
Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church.
Y'all don't want to look at the truth of everything. You're just gonna
Strike out at him. They're all traitors, I say.
every single bit of logic is thrown out the window. Every single bit of reason is thrown out the window just to try to shame on you, bro. Shut up. How about y'all think for a second and use your brains and see what the truth really is.
The prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
If they're
Bro.
just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
Bro, I'll pull a Grand Moff Tarkin and land this runner on y'all right now.
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here!
The goat.
Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run now.
The goat. Once again, coming in clutch.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
Telling you, must be excess magma in the
The
air.
prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all,
Probably.
a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not.
I know. It's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Posers. Stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then.
Yeah, look at you. You
I have
wrong.
my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time.
Yeah, it was long gone.
Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim.
I'm about to say, I mean, it depends on what you mean by fair.
That. To my shame.
Depends on what you mean by fair.
Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my
that is true.
Little discourse.
I was a little bit about you at first. I didn't dislike you, but you were just all up in my business. But I like you a lot now, Battling.
That outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety.
Yep, I told you.
Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Or I guess I had it backwards. Like the Magla is not making them do this, but these people's anxiety is creating. Well, it is. The people's fear and anxiety is creating the excess Magla, but the excess Magla is constantly fogging up in the area and creating a feedback loop.
If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Who runs that in? They must be the GOAT. It's a homegirls. Back to Grand Trad and hearing this Grand Trad music. We're just heading back to Gauntlet Runner. It seems like the city has calmed down at least a tiny bit. We have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner. We still shouldn't chance it. Make our way over to the Hush Honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead.
What now?
Well, that is where I'm going to end it today. I don't know how long this ending phase is going to be, but I will be back. Like I said, I'm not playing any other game on stream until I finish this game. So I'd like to stream tomorrow, but if there is no stream tomorrow, then there will definitely be a stream Thursday. So if not Wednesday night, then Thursday night. So like I said, follow me on Twitter. But this was a good part. Again, it took way longer than I then should have because I was getting robbed. Like I'm playing Mario Kart. Like if I wanted to get robbed, I'd just boot up Mario Kart World. But you know, it's fine. Take care of yourself wherever you are. VOD people subscribe, live people subscribe. And yeah, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Check out the new videos, by the way. More coming. Bangers incoming. Anyway. See you in the next one. Bye.